celebrates the smaller channels who are working to bring down the code to protect human rights. Scooter Mom celebrates the smaller channels, the ones who need more attention and are out there more and more. If you want Scooter Mom to show a small channel, send her clips and links, since you are making clips and sharing links is easy to do. Whether you protest and or watch that needs you.
Hello. Hi, Hitzel. Yes, it's the Scooter Report. And thank you for being here pretty much every week. Hello, Holly. Good to see you. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And thank you for your kind words earlier. So I know that there are probably a couple of other people on live right now, so we're just going to ignore that because that's always happening. And we'll just go ahead with our group. Hello, Sharon. Okay, Junior is listening. Hi, Junior. And so I hope everybody is doing well. Hi, Cricket. You were confused about the date. Did I put the wrong date on? I probably did. You know what? I did. My apologies. I'll fix that. But clearly not right now. Well, maybe. Do you guys mind looking at the top of my head for a minute? I can't believe I did that. You know what? There's always something, right? What are you going to do? So I hope everyone is doing well. I hope it was a good weekend for everyone. And you know what? No, I'll fix that after. Oh, thank you, Holly. Thanks for letting me know. I understand this time of day is maybe not so great for her. So I got the date wrong. And I was looking at a calendar when I did it. So, hi, Krista. Good to see you. So, you might have noticed the setup has changed just a little bit again. I'm still playing around with it, but I think I'm getting closer. I hope you're liking the camera angle. I got no feedback last week, so I just went, oh, okay. Thanks, everybody. Yes, Holly, I saw that. We used to have a Chick-fil-A here in Toronto. It closed. Yes, Sharon, the calendar got it wrong. That is the story that we're going to stick with. Thank you very much for having my back. I appreciate that very much. It's always something else. It's never me. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I probably confused quite a few people with that date. Well, Scooter is nothing if not confusing. Oh gosh. Oh well, what are you going to do? So I may as well, sort of roll with it and just go with it and see what happens. But I am happy to have you here. The purpose of this show is to boost positive attention to the smaller channels in the anti-Scientology community. If they are working to end the abuses of Scientology and not others in the community, I would like to feature that work. I hope you are all doing well. I did say that before, but I'll repeat it because I mean it. And I do see some people here. Oh, Cricket. Well, thank you for letting me know, because I have yet to look at until you told me, I had yet to look at the date today and did not make the connection at all. So thank you for being on top of it. I don't see Jen here yet, so I may have to pinch hit until she gets here because, work. Oh, there she is. I didn't even say it 3 times. Thank you, Jen. I don't pay her for this. Oh, good. Thank you, Hitzel. I was hoping, because I do have the air conditioner running because, hi, Lori, because I swear the moment I hit the big red button, I get overheated. So I just have to turn on the AC. But at least I have now cleaned the filters on it. I figured out how to probably about a week ago. And because it came with no instructions whatsoever. And hi, Minnie. So I had to play around and figure it out, and finally did. So the filters have all been cleaned, and it's working surprisingly so much better than it was. Funny how that happens, right? Anyway, so I want to thank everyone who sends me clips and links with timestamps. Oh, I'm having trouble seeing. This is going to be good. Okay, we're just going to roll with it. It makes it easier to gather things to show everyone. Today's episode is going to stray from anti-Scientology a bit, since it seems that most people were focused, with good reason, on the hands-off, elbows-up movements. So I thought I'd share some of that with you all. My mic keeps I know. I'm sorry. You know what? I have tried putting it on the table in front of me, and it just didn't work very well for that. So I apologize for that. The background, trust me, you would rather have the lavender cotton candy thing going on than seeing my actual background. So I do apologize for that. We're just gonna have to try to cope for now, because green screens don't grow on trees. Anyway, first, I would like to share with you a special response to the video that Manning and Antics made, Antics of a Mama Squirrel put out last week. Let me turn off the light because that's blinding me. There. Oh, okay. For those who haven't seen it yet, it's on Antics page and is titled Xenu is Live, the Miscavige Interview. Yeah, Holly, I am sorry. You know what? You may as well just join me because I'm distracted all the time too, so it's okay. We'll just try. So please take a brief look at Style Audit's response. Let me just bring that up for you. There we are. Okay.
Listen, my heart is racing, and I have to tell you, I believe in what I do. I believe kids should not be indoctrinated and brainwashed and made to sign ridiculous contracts and love bombed and tricked in the door. I believe all that. And I also believe when it comes to feeling emotions, a psychologist has said, if you can't control your emotions and you're feeling a strong emotion, what you can do is replace it by feeling a different emotion. And you can't feel both at once. So let's laugh. Let's make people happy. Speechless and my heart is racing. And I have to tell.
So, please make sure to go and watch the whole thing. It was absolutely the sweetest response, and it was so wonderful to see. Yeah, it was really great to see. So I will just say I'm really happy that she enjoyed the video. So in Clearwater, there was a special visitor over the weekend. Our very own Eric Rader took a trip to visit the Clearwater crew. Dusty sent me this clip of his hangout with Eric and Aaron over cigars and apple juice. So let's take a quick look. And do not drink while you're watching this.
My apple juice is running out.
I'm with you, Lori. It is burning. Hi, Tony. Love you. So nice to see you. Oh, thank you. Great gig. I didn't know you were here. And where's Tampa? You okay? You took it a lungful?
That's good shit. That apple juice is strong.
That's the unfiltered apple juice.
Yeah, it is. Jesus Christ, that fucking well-aged apple juice. Oh, I almost died.
He took a slug and he almost killed himself.
Drinking that
I guess
apple
he thought
juice.
it was.
Oh, gosh. You know, they are not the only guys that I know of who call that apple juice and mention how it's unfiltered and really well aged. It must be a thing that I'm unaware of, but I knew as soon as he called it apple juice, and it was just really good to see the three guys hanging out there and, you know, kicking back and just chatting. So make sure to check out Dusty's, Cheryl's, and Eric's channels for more of Eric's visit to Clearwater. Of course, Aaron captured some of it too, but I think you'll get the most from the others. Of course, Eric's in particular. Now, on to the hands-off, elbows-up portion of the show. And just so you Americans understand, elbows up is like... So, like, there are fists. Oh, that's showing really well. There are fists. Stop it. I give up. There are fists involved with the elbows up. The elbows are, of course, weapons their own, but there are fists involved as well. Oh, and since we're looking, elbows up bracelets. Let me know if you want one. I can do hands off too. Okay, that's enough of that. I mean, I'm not grifting. I'm just saying. Anyways, so let's move on to the actual show. I know. I mean, it is my favorite color, Holly. So if I'm purple, that works for me. Just use your imaginations. Yes. Anyway, now on to the hands-off, elbows-up portion of the show. Don't worry, there's still a bit more anti-Scientology to come today. Lisa's Day Off was out in Beaverton, Oregon, as was Hey Carrie Ann. Now, some of you may not remember Lisa's Day Off or not know of Lisa's Day Off, but she walked all the way from Oregon to LA to join in at the encampment last year. So there's dedication there. Anyway, take a look.
Yo. Hello.
This Tesla?
Yeah. Yeah, Tesla hunting? No, he's just videoing us.
That's okay.
Yeah, he's gonna send our pictures and we're all gonna get arrested.
Yeah, whatever.
But I'm expecting also.
I'm live streaming it on YouTube. Everybody knows I'm here.
Whoa! That was a definite thing.
Did we get a flip off?
So it is so good to see that Lisa is doing well and she's still getting out there. And in listening to her stream, she is still hiking. So that's fantastic to know. So I just want to stop for a moment and say hi to everybody that has come in since the last time I was saying hello. So Dusty and Yadira and Tracy and like Sunrise and Peace, Love, Sunshine. If I missed you, I apologize. Lori, I think I said hi to you already, but I'm not sure. So, yeah, welcome in. I apologize for the date mishap. It's always something. Yes, Dusty, congratulations on 1,000 subs. I am very happy for you. I think all of us are extremely happy for you. And that was supposed to be in my notes, but my note taker, well, let's just say she could be better. So yes, everybody give your congratulations. So please share the love with Dusty. Dusty, I think you just missed, I shared your clip of your apple juice incident. Anyway, Club Brain Fog was out in Alameda, California for the hands-off protests. So let's take a look at that.
San Francisco should be pretty big. The BFF sister-in-law is going to San Francisco. I decided to stay here because I thought it'd be a good idea. Oh, that's I was going to say what he said, Senator Brooker.
So make sure to follow the link and watch the whole stream, because there in every stream that I'm showing you today, there were comments about how imaginative all the signs were that people were carrying. So, you know, people are very creative, and it shows when, especially when they really carry, or when they really care about what they're protesting. And there were people out there in every protest that I saw, ranging in age from children to older than me. I'll just call it that. And Hitzel was at the Hands Off protest in Austin. So here's a look at that. Pardon me. I think Biscuit left a little seasoning for me. Oh, sorry. Before I get to Hitzel, my apologies. Wandering Nana, formerly known as Never In Nana. Sorry, I can't read.
Yes. Right? Yeah. That's when they infiltrated the government, and they've done it again. See? Did you see? Yes.
So, Nana was getting some very positive reactions to her Scientology sign from the Hands Off protesters, and so that's a little snip of what she was sharing. And now, just take a look at the crowd size.
Trying to put my glove on, so if it's shaky, I'm sorry. My hand's frozen. Oh, okay. Thank you, Kathy. I don't get out much, but this I.
So, if you watch Wandering Nana's dream, you will find that line, you could not see the end of it. So, Eric, I don't know if I will be going to any of the Elbows Up protests. I try to save my energy for Scientology, or rather anti-Scientology. And since I'm very limited in my energy, I'd rather just keep my focus on that for now. But if I find that I miraculously have a little extra energy and am able to get to one, then I might do that. I never know. I have to play everything by ear. Yes, Hitzel, it really was impressive. Every stream that I looked at, there were just people everywhere you looked. So now let's move on to Hitzel. And as I said, she was at the Hands Off protest in Austin at the Capitol. So let's take a look at that.
There's dogs here. There's kids. Peaceful protest.
And yes, Hitzel, I was just going to tell everybody that. Hitzel did ask a few people in the crowd some good questions. So make sure that you go and watch the stream and hear her questions and their answers. But don't think that Hitzel forgot about Scientology, because she never does. So take a quick look at where she stopped before she went to the Capitol.
After a week of that, I was broken down. I fought it, and I thought, I'm going to lose my son because of the disconnection policy if I don't agree. I mean, I knew about it. And I thought, I finally just said, I was so in so much pain with my knee that I couldn't think straight, and I couldn't fight it anymore. I fought it for 6 months, and I went through it with my daughter. And I finally said, you can go, because I knew he would probably end up hating me and ruin our relationship like my daughter and I, when I didn't agree for her to go on staff.
So the church wore you down?
They wore me down.
Physically,
yeah, and I wasn't in the mental state. So you don't do that. You're taught not to give someone trauma when they're in a lot of pain. You don't add to it. But they do the opposite of what they...
So, again, make sure that you go take a look at that as well, because Hitzel can shut them down like nobody's business. And it's always fun. So, now to the Canadian portion of the coverage. If you would be so kind to direct your hearts and thoughts to our Canadians, because we too have an issue. Hamitup again has been organizing Elbows Up and No Maple MAGA protests in her area of British Columbia. So here's a look at one of her protests this past weekend, and I do mean only one of them.
You might not like my sign.
No, we're
No,
see, I love that we're all together.
this is the thing. It's
Of course.
Listen, the world leaders are promoting this hatred.
Well, I'm in healthcare and I'm very educated on politics and history, and I have my belief. But yeah, I'm glad you're here. We love Canada equally, right?
Well,
that's all that matters.
They're our neighbors.
Yeah. We're not the enemy states, and that's the thing, that's what we're about. Like, this is about, I'm not against conservatives, I'm against MAGA in Canada. There's a difference. MAGA is extremist. Conservatives are just, we need conservatives in Canada. We need all sides covered, right? We need multiple parties in our system, and I want you to be here. I want you to stand beside me with your sign. I know, I've been watching you guys.
So there were some interesting interactions that took place, but Hammy, she handled it like a pro. She will tell you herself that she's done quite a bit of growing over the last several months. And just so you know, she has not forgotten about Scientology at all. In fact, she is going through her videos from last year and unprivating them one at a time. you can check her out nightly or almost nightly to see what she's been sharing. And I will just tell you, it has been informative. I was not aware of Hammy at first. I learned about her through Becky, and by then she was getting ready to head back to Canada. I will just leave it at that. But it's been informative just to get a view of her perspective of stuff that was going on at that time. So, check it out if you're interested. Yes, great convos in her lives as well. I agree, Krista. So now, as promised, there is one more clip of anti-Scientology for today. And it is courtesy of Church of Satiretology, because I love their humor. And I love to share their humor.
Has been a very positive force in my life.
Fascinating. So in The Handmaid's Tale, we see families torn apart by an authoritarian regime. In Scientology, families are also torn apart through the practice of disconnection. L. Ron Hubbard's policy reads, disconnection. It's a direct order to sever all contact with someone who is critical of Scientology. Isn't that a bit of a parallel?
Well, I think that's a common misconception, actually.
Oh, is it? Because we've seen countless former members tearfully talking about how they haven't seen their parents, children, or siblings in years because they left Scientology, the same way June lost her daughter in The Handmaid's Tale. Isn't that right?
I really think it's important to respect people's beliefs and understand that all religions have
surveillance programs, because Scientology encourages members to snitch and report on each other.
So, I don't know about you, but when I was watching that, I had to keep reminding myself that it was a parody, that it didn't actually happen that way. They're that good, which is really scary, but at least they put it in the title that it is a parody. Hi, Big Chief. Welcome in. Yeah, Krista. That looked so real to me. So real. Anyway, I was very happy to see a huge turnout in every area of the U.S. that I checked for the hands-off protests. As a Canadian, it's good to see how many people in the States feel the same way as many of us outside the U.S. feel. So thank you all who protested and support the protests. We need to continue to support each other and hold each other up during these troublesome times. I think most of you know that I don't usually get political on my channel, but this is so hard to ignore or just not speak of. So thank you for indulging me. I hope to return fully to anti-Scientology coverage next week, but that all depends on what our community is doing, because this show is pretty much guided by what everybody's doing from week to week. And I can't believe it, but I have run out of stuff for you guys again. So I guess we'll just chat a little bit if you're up for it. If anybody has anything that they want to say, again, congratulations to Dusty. I'm really, really happy for you that you made it to 1K. I know that was a big goal for you, and I couldn't be happier for you. I can only dream of reaching that point. I will say this. I'm definitely not here for a grift, and I think you guys know that about me. Or at least you should. However, yeah, would it be nice to get monetized and be able to put a little something towards my expenses? Absolutely. Is it going to stop me from doing this if I don't get monetized? Nope. The only thing that will stop me is if my computer thetans completely take over and kill my computer. Or if we actually do bring down the cult. And then I might just have to move on to a different cult. Yes, Eric, that was Chelsea Handler and Elizabeth Moss, but it was a parody. So I honestly do not even know how he did that, or they did that. I can't say he for sure. Oh, Holly, welcome back. And yes, children do have a way to interfere with our scheduled naps. Don't schedule it, just do it. Thank you, Krista. I appreciate that. You know, talking about being monetized or anything like that these days is just such a touchy subject. Yes, they definitely do, Brian. It's just it's like you feel like you have to preface something before mentioning being monetized or wanting to be monetized. Like, hello, YouTube offers it for a reason. I don't think any of us really think that we're going to get rich. Or at least most of us don't think that. But just covering some of our expenses would be a bonus. So, and I don't see what's wrong with that. This is true, Sunrise. And they did not like to sleep at the same time. It would always be one would fall asleep as the other was waking up. So, Holly, I feel your pain. Hi, Miss Kim. Welcome in. And Dusty, you know what? I can understand wanting to go to AC/DC. I mean, that could be a once in a lifetime thing. And if somebody's taking you, hey, I mean, send an email and go to the concert. Yeah, Holly, I do feel your pain. I have memories of extended periods of time not getting a nap when my girls took their naps. So, yes, I agree, Krista. It is hard work. And yeah, I mean, it's not like we're expecting to make hundreds and hundreds of dollars or thousands like some people out there who shall remain nameless. It just, a little bit would help. It's just, it is what it is. Oh God, I hate that expression. Oh, that's just the way life is. Can we delete that last sentence? Krista, fur babies definitely are just as bad. Biscuit is not welcome in any of our bedrooms currently. Biscuit is our kitten who is 7 months old and is not showing any signs of maturing. He takes his nap in the middle of the day. But the moment anyone else tries to put their head down, he wakes up. So, and he's not allowed in any of our bedrooms when we are trying to go to sleep, because that will not end well for any of us. So, yeah, we're just fine. Dusty, I hope you're not asking me, because I only follow my city basketball team, which is the Raptors, and I do not I do not follow college basketball because I don't have enough time. Oh, Sunrise, that is fantastic. And Holly, I shut Biscuit out of the room when I'm doing the show because he's a little terror and he's an attention thief. I'm not sure if I have a picture of himself on. Oh, I might have one on the computer. Let me check if the computer would like to let me. My files are taking a while to load, and I don't even have that many. Let's see. I do have one picture of him on the computer. Let me see if I can bring that up for you. And it's not in my browser, so it doesn't want to. What I can do, thank you, Cricket. What I can do is share a link to a video that Cricket Cinema did for me of Biscuit. If you will bear with me just a moment. And you can see a picture of Biscuit at the end of the video. Just give me another second here, or moment. Here we are. There. And you know what? Since we're at it, I will play it for you. How's that? Oop. And hopefully we will be able to watch it all together. And if we can't, then you have the link.
There's a stripy little wonder with eyes of golden glow. He pads around the corner wherever I might go. He's sleek, he's sly, he's charming, a king upon his throne. But oh, my heart's so greedy, I wish he weren't alone. I wish I had a whole bag of biscuits, more of him to love each day, a dozen little tiger striped marbles to chase the blues away. If one biscuit makes the world so sweet, imagine a whole parade. I wish I had a whole bag of biscuits, a dream I'd never trade. He stretches in the sunlight, his tail a perfect curl, and when he starts to purr, he sets my heart a whirl. A feline work of magic, a masterpiece in fur. But one's not quite enough, oh how I treasure you more, sir. I had a whole bag of biscuits, more of him each one a treasure claim. Oh, the world could use more biscuits with stripes and eyes so bright they pounce through fields of laughter and keep the dark from I wish I had a whole bag of biscuits to scatter joy like rain. 100 stripes of love and mischief to banish all the pain. If one biscuit brings the world alive, what could 100 do? I wish I had a whole bag of biscuits. Oh, biscuit, it's so true. But even as I dream of more, I know just what I've got. One perfect biscuit in my life, a blessing, oh, alive. And while I wish for armfuls more, this truth I must admit, my heart is full with just one biscuit, and I'm so glad for it.
So yes, that is our biscuit. And if I had a whole bag of biscuits, I would not have nearly as much hair as your mom has. Holly. Biscuit is adorable, but he is still parkour kitty and terrorist and adorable all in one package. So yes, Biscuit is cute. Thank you. And he is currently not allowed to have paper bags anymore because instead of crawling into them like most cats, he now just goes right to shredding them. So until he can either clean up after himself or he can stop shredding them, he's getting no more for a while. Oh, anyway, thank you for your biscuit love. I will be sure to share it with him as long as he's being a good boy. Is he balancing on a door yet? No, not yet, Holly. I have seen pictures of cats doing that. He has yet to do that, which is just fine with me. He's already constantly jumping up on like my laptop and various other surfaces. I have a climbing wall that I have to try to put up. I'm not very good on a ladder these days, so I have to make sure that one of my girls is home to spot me at the time, because neither one feels very comfortable using my drill. So it has to be me. So that means they're responsible for making sure that I don't fall off the ladder and hurt myself. So, hanging out on the top of a door, I mean, I think it's cute, but I'm not sure. there's not a lot of room. Pretty much every door in this house is in a very small contained area. It's like, for some reason, they wanted to put almost a hallway in each door, or in each doorway, and he might feel the need to have a little bit more takeoff and landing area than he would have in those areas. So yes, Susan, I will be careful. I refuse to get up on the ladder without someone there to literally watch my back. I have no balance anymore. So I used to be able to climb up and down ladders, no problem, but those are days gone by, and I'm not doing that anymore. So, yeah, I have to make sure that somebody is here and their full attention is on making sure their mother is still in one piece. So, excuse me. Now, I had one cat many years ago who was all white, so I'm sure you can guess that I did not name her. Her name was Snowball. I shortened it to Snowy, but she was used to her name, so I didn't change the name. She one day took it upon herself to climb into a cardboard box that was stored by one of my roommates on the top of our fridge. We spent an hour searching the house for that cat. Finally, one of them looked up and said, Scooter, come here. I'm almost losing my mind trying to figure out where this cat has gotten to. And he says, look up. And I look up and I'm just like, Snowy! She's just lying there looking at us all like, what you doing? I'm right here. I'm fine. Oh, if I didn't love that cat, I could have killed that cat. But yeah. You gotta love cats who just like to challenge us. And every single cat I have ever been owned by likes to challenge us. Oh, Hitzel, is that right? I did not know that. Well, I mean, it's a good name. It's just, I don't know that I would have called her that had I been the one to name her. I don't know what I would have named her. Princess comes to mind. Or maybe Queenie. I don't know. All about the attitude. Oh, yes. Brian, she most definitely was having a great old time up there. Just watching us all go nuts trying to figure out where she was. And hearing her name over and over again. Hammy, you caught a live, but you caught the end of the live. And I did feature you today, so you're going to have to watch the replay. Oh, have a good day, Antics, and take care. Feel better. Oh. Minnie, be safe, and good luck. Oh, you know, one of our cats used to like to lie in sinks. He actually wasn't our cat. We were fostering him. He owned a very good friend of ours. And yeah, he would just curl up in the bathroom sink and look at us as if to say, "You didn't plan on using my bed, did you? Because you can't." But he was absolutely adorable. He was also a pen thief. And he used to play coin hockey on the coffee table. And if you don't know what that is, he was literally batting coins around on the coffee table. If you left any coins on the coffee table, he would bat them around and would endlessly amuse himself with that. And he would steal a pen right out of my hand. He would crawl along the back of the couch and over my shoulder and pull the pen out of my hand and try to take off running with it. So, yeah, we have had some real characters for cats in the house. And you'll notice I say that we have been owned by the cats. We don't own the cats because that is the proper way to phrase it. But as you can probably imagine, after 40 years of having at least one cat in the household, I don't know what we would do with ourselves without having at least one cat in the household. It's just something is always missing unless we have one. And of course, you know, mice try to take up residence as soon as we are without a cat. So that's why we have Biscuit. Anyways, thank you all for being here, and thank you for the chat. That was fun. And thank you for the biscuit love. Like I said, I will be sure to share it. And thank you for your support to me and all the small channels. Take care of each other. Have a good week. And remember, like who you like and watch who you want to watch. After all, we're not in a cult.
School and mom celebrates the smaller channels who are working to bring down the cult and protect human rights. School and mom celebrates the smaller channels, the ones who need more attention and are out there more and more. If you want School and Mom to show a small channel, send her clips and links, since you are making clips and sharing links is easy to do. Whether you protest and or watch that needs you.